Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone. You guys, we are about to do an all-out war, which is not positive. It's not positive. And there was a lot of bad stuff that happened last time. On the plus side, smartphones, or just phones in general, big positive plus to what was going on last time. Yeah, guys, I'll briefly get into my lingering thoughts. Before I get started, I do just want to say, if you are joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And you know that I am sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on the YouTubes, I am happy you're here today. Thanks for tuning in. I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me a lot. It makes the algorithm happy. It makes us all happy. Another thing that would make me super happy is if you might consider checking out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in the description down below. If you can, I would truly appreciate your support. You do get full length, early access, uncut, all that good stuff, reactions and content from me. Going back quite a bit now. I've been doing this for a couple years now, more than a couple years. So I hope you will check that out. Thank you in advance for that. Getting back to the last episode. Honestly, like, I'm super upset about the village. I'm super upset about the village, especially knowing, like, all that went into that village and how far, like, how long it has lasted, and how hard they've worked, and just, like, but you know what? We can rebuild places. We have the people, but man, like, that made me mad, and then I was like, then I was just really excited to hear Senku's plan. And how, like, basically, yeah, we might be able to just kind of know what they're doing before they do it, squash it, and this is never even a thing. We never even have to use violence. And I cannot believe that I had forgotten all of the great mentions of smartphones by Taiju. What a way to bring that full circle. Never expected something like a detail like that to come full circle. But it was just so amazing that it did. So, yeah, guys, I'd say overall, not thrilled that we have to go to war. But if we can kind of, like, stay 3 steps ahead of them at every move that they're taking, this might never actually even get to that point. So, I guess there's only one way to find out. That is to jump right into the next episode of Dr. Stone. Let's do this. Yeah, well, it'll be like the old cell phones, like the little Nokias. If a lot of you don't remember those. Right. Yep. Yeah, you always. Oh, look at. Yeah, it's like a recipe. If you follow the recipe. A few months? Are they gonna wait that long? How do you figure that? Oh, we're becoming. Oh my lord. So he's not gonna take too long, but he'll. Okay, I thought that was all in his head. That's an actual. That's scary. He really is. Okay, so then he has some reasons to take his time. You know what? I was gonna ask that same thing. How do you figure? Oh, I hate to think of them being taken hostage. Great. Which they are. I was wondering about that too. I'm like, is he gonna think that they just didn't know the Senku was still alive? That like they didn't plan that? Which is exactly what they're... Oh. That communication really is everything, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And yet here we are with no way to do it because of our primitive ways. Preemptive strike. Yep. So I'm guessing a couple months. Yeah. So they're, you know what's crazy is like they are so, it's really hard for anyone to get the leg up on anyone here. Just because they're both so, like, anything Tsukasa's doing, Senku's on top of, and vice versa. The only difference is when you actually have the power, ability, and desire to make resources that are going to greatly help you, ultimately, like, there's only so much you can do. Okay, so now we're getting to know some of these people in the beginning. So that's Taiju and Yuzuriya, and they showed, I think they said the name was Homura? Homura was the one who was like doing like almost like gymnast stuff. Yeah, it is ironic that what they really need is forms of communication. Like, I don't know. You know, on the one hand, like, Tsukasa's very committed to his ideals. On the other hand, it's like, you're kind of, first of all, going against your own rules by literally waging a war. The one thing that you wanted to avoid was, like, people warring and destruction and people kind of using, manipulating, even kind of having ownership over others in a manner of speaking. The Age of Energy. All right, guys, let's go. Let's make some phones. Let's make some phones. I'm gonna have them little flip phone. Do you guys? A lot of you don't remember. Some of you will remember the little flip phones. Crow's so excited. I think we were able to salvage a lot of the village. It looks like. Oh. Right, we're going to talk about sound. You have to amplify, you have to magnify it. Wow. So is that a telephone pole? Basically? They listen. They receive the loud noise. And that's coming from somebody who did actually come from modern times, so. What would be the very first thing? A cotton candy machine. They don't even know what that is. He knows, and he's like, it's like, okay, it went way down. Went way down. Oh, and there's, I gotta say though, I'm loving the design so much. Like, how can you not love the design? Yup, it's literally just sponge sugar. Yep. And then it gets all fluffy and it's delicious. What would happen? Oh, we'd get like wire? I thought we were just having cotton candy, I'm not gonna lie. I knew there must be a reason, but I'm like, we'll try it out on cotton candy. That's why. Plus, I mean, who doesn't want cotton candy? Go awfully good with some cola. Man, that's sugary. I mean, we've got to test it. Come on. Like, what kind of scientists would we be? I was gonna say, it looks kind of like crystals. And we're gonna use that for our cotton candy. Oh, and here's our dynamic duo, you guys. All right, let's make some cotton candy. That is, oh my God, are we really about to introduce you to cotton candy right now? We are about to do that. It's a fluffy, sugary cloud. Taste it, try it, bite it. Go ahead. Oh, so sweet. I could taste it right now. It's so sweet, and it's like it's melt. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. He's gonna love it. Wow, nobody can resist. Oh, even these two, everyone's just like, look what you did, Senku. You've done a good thing. No, they've really never had anything like that before. I mean, technically that is where we got the sugar crystals. Yeah, we should know about our enemy. Genro, settle down. It's not at all what he meant. Also, calm yourself. Oh, so he knows they're being watched. That's not unnerving. Okay. Can we make like a project to throw her off? Because it wouldn't be good if they found out we were making phones, would it? Oh, cotton candy. Senku cotton candy. We have Senku cola. Now we have Senku. Just a little offering to you, seeing as how you're... Boy, that animal's going to be wired for days if you do that. Suit yourself. Are you seriously hoping that some people will come and join you for cotton candy? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. If ramen worked, cotton candy will definitely work. If cola worked... Maybe. I mean, maybe they're just not used to anyone being nice over there. Like, it's not a real loyal, happy village, you know, empire that he's got going. Does that remind you of better times? Maybe we're just trying to get you to... She's very beautiful. Maybe that reminds you of some better times. I'd say simpler times, but these times are pretty simple. Especially in the Tsukasa Empire. I'm sorry, what are we doing with the cotton? We're putting the cotton candy. We're just eating it like dinner. I'm not knocking it. Are we really like we're doing the... Oh my God. Again? Look at him in his little chef outfit. Yeah, I was gonna say, who gave them memes? Who gave them memes? Oh my God. He made sure memes got passed down. Good man. Good man. So we can test everything we want to do to the gold wire on the cotton candy. Gotcha. Sweet. Right. We can troubleshoot. Oh. I mean, brotherly bond could work. Too slow. We need people. See, the thing is, like, yeah, both sides need people for... We'll have to make some revival fluid. Ah. Maybe we shouldn't use that exact shield? Is that maybe not... Oh. It's a very special shield. Oh my goodness. It would be super special to use it this way too. Oh, baby Kohaku. Kohaku's gonna be like, I don't care. He just doesn't want to look so... Oh! To be fair... I love that little, like... I mean, it is still very, very special. It still has a very special purpose. Yeah. Gear acquired. Gear was actually super simple to acquire. That was not a super tough one, but it's going to make a huge difference. What are you thinking? What's your idea? What? Oh, we're whispering. Oh my God. Whatever you said, it invigorated Gramps. We got some gold wire to make. Oh boy. Oh, you're turning pretty evil there. A coil. From right there. That's a lot of coil, friend. Chrome, you doing okay there, buddy? What is this all about? Oh, you looking a little stubbly there, friend. What's going on? What is it? I was gonna say, I wonder if it's like some kind of wheel. Like some kind of like... That's actually so smart. It's a water wheel. What was your name? Forever Spinny Cotton Candy Machine. Oh, no, I think we need to do Forever Spinny Cotton Candy Machine. They came up with this all on their own. They literally, from their point of view, invented it. That's crazy. What did I say? There's always going to be people in like every generation who are just going to be curious and smart enough to think of these things. Now we got gears. We got a water wheel. I got tingles. Hydroelectric power plant acquired. I was gonna say they could keep their electricity that way. Oh my God, that's so sick. And you know what? That's just absolutely awesome. Like Chrome. This is what I was saying in the last episode, okay? So what I was saying in the last episode was, even if it weren't for Senku, even let's say Tsukasa won and Senku had died, eventually you cannot stop, like if there's one thing we're learning here, it's that you cannot stop the process of human innovation. Eventually, it might take a while, it might take generations, but there will be somebody who just like thinks of this. They see something, they're inspired, and they're like, you know what? Hydroelectric power plant. That's freaking crazy. I'm so proud of Chrome. Chrome is like, I mean, he really, I know that he's usually like playing more or less assistant to Senku, but he is really in his own right. Like, for him to have come up with that, like, he's an innovator. He's a visionary. He's a genius. He thought of these things that like nobody else did, you know? Here's the cry. Now I'm never going to not notice it again. Oh, crying, Senku. Was she barking at one point? I think the dog was barking at one point. I was so focused. I just like tuned it out. All right. What's our next one called? Oh, now we got water because we got our hydroelectric Spartan Crafts Club. Tell me right now that we are doing something with the Crafts Club. Like, we are going to meet back up with Taiju and Yuzu. And we're going to have, like, a renewed Crafts Club 3,700 years later. Tell me right now. Don't tell me, because you can't tell me. It's a spoiler. Oh, guys, that was so good. Wow, there was just so much awesome about that episode. For one thing, I mean, I don't doubt that Senku has a big strategy when it comes to doing things like the cotton candy, giving the cotton candy to Homura. But at the same time, like, there is a lot to be said for, like, look at how we won Gen over, and look at how we... And I know it's not purely just, like, a cola or a cotton candy. It's the meaning behind it, you know? It is the idea of, like, do you really, really want to give this up forever? Every single thing that could come from advancing forward as a civilization, as a society... Like, you really want to give that up forever. That was really all so bad. Like, there's no way we can separate the creativity and originality of different inventions from negative things. Like, we have the opportunity to start over. Use it. Don't just ban anything that you think might lead to sell. Like, it's gonna resurface anyway. Like I said, look at Chrome. He just thought he invented it. He did, for all intents and purposes. He invented that. He just didn't know it had been invented before. You can't stop it. You can't stop this. And yeah, it might not happen all the time. It might only be once or twice or whatever in a generation or so, or maybe even longer, but you're always going to have your people who are thinking outside the box, coming up with new stuff. That was incredible. First of all, the use of food and beverage on this show, I think is like, whoever made this truly understands the weight, no pun intended, of food and drink. It cracks me up that, like, they came to burn down the village, and thankfully I think a lot of the village is okay. But even, like the wine that got ruined, guess what? Now we have cotton candy. Now you gave us the perfect way to test our next invention that's basically going to be used to circumvent your entire war. That, the raiding the village made me super upset. The result is satisfying. It makes it a little bit better. So yeah. God, guys. That was so good. Oh, my tree went on. I don't know if you could see it, but my Christmas tree went on while I was talking. I don't know when that happened. I don't think it was on when I started recording, but yeah. So, I mean, I was already really down with the cell phone idea. I'm super down with the cotton candy idea. I'm very curious to see where this whole thing is going with Homura, because I do think there's an element of, like, maybe it's just nice to have something from home, you know? Like, maybe it's nice to remember that, like, while there was a lot of really, really, really bad stuff, there was a lot of really good stuff, too. And is it worth throwing all that away in the name of... And there's nothing wrong with, like, reshaping this new world. Like, you can see Senku is doing the same thing. It's just... Senku's... It's not an agenda with him, you know? It's not a... It's just something that he's putting everything back into the world, just minus the violent tendencies. But he's not, like, really doing it as an agenda. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I hope it's making sense. And I'm super proud of him. Super proud of Chrome. We got cotton candy. We made copper wire or gold wire, coil, conducting stuff. So that's the first step to a circuit board, right? That's the first step to a lot of things. So, wow. And we have a water wheel now, which means the thing that, Kinro and Genro were doing to make the electricity happen, now we have automated. Because that was that. I remember when Senku did that, he was like, I remember there being a kind of a line of dialogue about like, for now we're just going to use human beings, but like, eventually we'll move past that. I don't remember exactly how it was put, but like, I remember it being at least brought up that we were using like humans to power everything. And now that we can automate electricity, we can automate a lot of things now. Like, that's going to be incredible. And we did it all from scratch. All this talk about how nature versus science. Science is nature. That's where it comes from. Like, science is all around us. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think that Tsukasa really is hypocritical on a lot of the things that he is putting forth. Because, like, again, it's like, oh, you don't want war and violence and somebody oppressing you, but you're going and starting a war, you know? And apparently we have a few months for this, so thank God we at least have a little bit of time to regroup. It's not a super long time, and of course, they have to prep for winter as well, so it's not like, it's not like, oh, we got forever to work on this, but thank God it's not like, oh, they're coming next week, you know? So who knows how long, I don't know how long they're gonna kind of stretch it out, but we'll see. And I can't wait to see. So, I was thinking the same thing about Yuzu and Taiju as well, because I took a break between these two episodes. It's the same day, but I took a break because I had to have lunch and I had to go to the doctor's. And I got thinking, like, what is going to happen to Taiju and Yuzu now? Because there's no way Tsukasa's going to believe that, like, they didn't know that Senku was still alive. There's no way he'll believe that. Like, he's going to know exactly why they're there. But he's keeping them there for hostage potential. Awesome. You know what, though? They absolutely would be the type to be like, we know the risks. We're going in anyway. You know they would. They absolutely would. They did. I'm sure they knew that was a possibility, that he'd find out and that they'd be in trouble. And they did it anyway. So, but I'm really looking forward to them coming back. I hope they come back. I hope we'll get to see them. They're going to be our spies. They're going to be our people on the inside. The thing is, like, even if Tsukasa got any inkling of what they were doing, like trying to make forms of communication, what is the Tsukasa Empire supposed to do to combat that? They're all like, what are they going to do, like a cup and a string? Like, if your whole thing is like heck technology, we can't have any technology, like, what do you do? I mean, yeah, there's other forms of communication, but they're not, you're never going to get near the efficiency of like a phone. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I think we only have a handful of episodes left in the season. It's crazy, you guys. Absolutely crazy. I want it to go on forever. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, my Lord, I will need your help. You have no idea, you guys, how much I'll need your help. Every episode, there's some new mind-blowing thing. So please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.